Hey friends, welcome back to Neighborhood Comics, 1205 Bull Street, Savannah, Georgia. Today we're doing another unboxing video, and we're going to be unboxing something that's really cool that we've had in the shop for a while that a lot of people have asked us questions about, the Dark Crystal board game. Now, I love the Dark Crystal. It's one of my favorite movies growing up. I had like a behind the scenes book. It fascinated me. Like, how did they make this movie? Because I love puppets, and so I would watch The Muppet Show and, of course, Sesame Street and all that stuff. So they looked like no puppets I had ever seen before, and so the kind of mystery of how that movie was made was really fascinating to me as a kid. So I love all things Dark Crystal. I love the new Netflix show, and I'm really excited about this game. But I wanted to have a special friend with me to talk about the game, and since we're talking about puppets with Dark Crystal, it only made sense to invite her. I'd like to introduce everyone to my very good friend, Tiffany.
Hi! Hello!
Hi, Tiffany. How are you doing?
I'm doing fabulous.
Fabulous?
Fabulous.
You look fabulous. I love those glasses. I love your scrunchie. Show everybody your scrunchie. There it is. Yeah, I see it.
Yes, you do.
And that leather jacket, that's tough.
Yes.
You look really
Got it
fierce.
from a thrift shop.
A thrift shop?
Yes.
Oh, you are so frugal and smart with your money. I like that.
Thank you.
So what have you been doing during this coronavirus pandemic? Have you been sheltering in place? What have you been doing to kind of spend your days?
Well, I've been listening to a lot of new music, and I just started listening to a Broadway musical that I find very, very interesting.
Oh, really? So Broadway musicals, like maybe Oklahoma or, what's the South Pacific?
No! Avenue Q!
Oh, okay. Well, that's probably a talk we should have for another time. I don't know if that's appropriate for all ages. So we will just table that till later. Today, Tiffany, we are going to talk about the Dark Crystal board game. Do you know anything about the Dark Crystal?
Not really, but I have a feeling you can educate me.
So these aren't your friends? Like all puppets aren't friends with each other?
No. No, Mr. Lee.
All right. I see. So we're going to take a look at the game now. So the game is by Riverhorse. It is an officially, of course, licensed Jim Henson product. It's got some of our favorite characters there from the original movie shown on the box art. Some of those beautiful concept paintings on there as well. Kind of get a preview for what's in the game here on the back. Covered in shrink wrap. We're going to start opening this guy up. Oh, hey Tiffany. Do you want to help? Yeah, put your hand over here. Yep, there you go. Help pull this off, Tiffany. Doing great. You're a big helper. Okay.
Woo!
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Whoa, this is nice. Feel this box.
Whoa.
It has a really nice texture to it. I was
That
not
feels
expecting
amazing.
that. Yeah, behind the plastic, I had no idea. It's got a really nice kind of like hatch texture to it, almost like a lenticular piece of art would be, but not as thick. So it's not giving me quite the heebie-jeebies that that stuff does. We're gonna flip over to our unboxing cam, and sorry for the shake there. Pull off the top.
Ooh.
And we're going to be presented right away with some character cards.
Oh, wait. I know him.
Yeah? You know Skexel?
Yeah, the Chamberlain. He's my best bud.
Well, I feel like you really buried the lead here. You could have explained that you knew all about Dark Crystal and they were your best buds. We've got the Gartham Master, Skekung. We've got, of course, Jin and Kira. They all have attributes here on their cards: speed, wit, brawn, willpower. Little quotes there from each of them as well. You've got a little baggie of dice. So you've got several different sides of die here. So you've got 2, 3, 4, 5. You've got a 6. You've got an 8. You've got a 3. You got a 20. You've got a regular 6 there.
Wow.
You got a 7.
Fancy.
8. No, 7's not a thing. Yeah. So anyway, you've got some cool die, different shapes, different colors there in a little box. Hey, Tiffany.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
And then you've got the miniatures. Now, the miniatures are what has made me the most excited about this game. So the miniatures are going to match up with your character cards. So we've got Jen, and we've got Kira, and you've got our Skeksis here, the Gartham Master, and then, of course, Chamberlain, Tiffany's bud. Also, you've got little card stands in here to have your cards up in front of you. And finally, you've got your cards all shrink wrapped right in there. We've got a couple other little trinkets, odds and ends. Flip over to our unboxing cam.
Was that a velvet box?
Yeah, so the inside tray of the box is lined with it's flocked. Almost kind of a velvet touch to it. And get in here, you have a little ad for the Blu-ray probably. Yep, ad for the Blu-ray. You've got your instruction books, your rules. And then finally...
Whoa!
So then you've got...
That's beautiful.
So this is the playmat board here for it.
Wow.
Jeepers creepers.
Holy moly.
That's beautiful.
It's upside down.
It is upside down. It's also with that same great texture as the box had. Beautiful. Thanks, Tiffany.
You're welcome.
And finally, we've got a couple of other play pieces and punch outs here.
Ooh, I like punch outs.
As well.
Yes.
Tokens, additional little characters from the movie and game. This is rad. There's way more in here than I was expecting, honestly. I thought it would be the board and a couple of cards and, of course, the characters, which are kind of worth the price of admission all the way around. The Dark Crystal board game, we've got it here in stock for $50. That's what we're charging for it. If you want the one that we opened, we'll do $35 on it. It's the one you actually see here in the video. Just reach out and let us know. We'll hook you up with the game. Tiffany.
Yes?
Any parting thoughts?
Stay safe and wash your hands. Do it.
From Tiffany and myself here at Neighborhood Comics, stay safe, wash your hands.
Yes.
Play a game with somebody that you love.
Woo!
And we'll see you at the shop next time.
Bye.